Okay, today we learn block diagram algebra. Okay? Everyone can see, eh? Everyone can see the slide, right?
Yes,
Yes,
doctor.
doctor.
Yes,
Yes,
doctor.
sir.
Yes, doctor.
Okay, for the block diagram algebra, okay, this regarding the transfer function. Okay, we have input, we have output. Okay, the transfer function is defined as ratio of the output to the input. Means output over input. That is the transfer function. Normally, transfer function is defined as MS. Transfer function equal output over input. Output is YS and input is XS. Okay. Okay. Block diagram are often used by control engineers to model all types of system. Okay. It's described as composition and interconnection of a system. Okay. And can be used as a cause and effect relationship throughout the system. Okay. This one. Yeah? Okay. We have input XS. Okay. Input of. We have transfer function at the middle, and the output is YS. Eh? This is visualization of the block diagram. Okay. One advantage of S domain. Okay. Now, normally we use T domain. Okay. Now we use S domain in order for us to easy for the calculation. Okay. One advantage of S domain is that the output signal YS is the result of the multiplication between the signal, input signal XS and the transfer function MS. This cannot be done in T domain, okay? Okay, block diagram and open loop system, okay? Okay, MS, sometimes we write as GS, okay? It's whatever it is a transfer function, okay? The transfer function of open loop is MS equal CS over RS, which is equal MS. Yeah? Okay, now we can see the block diagram of a closed loop system. Okay, we have GS, we have CS, and so on. Okay. Okay, now we see. This is a block diagram of a closed loop system. Okay, we have input. Okay, RS, and the error GS, CS. CS is the output. Okay, GS is the transfer function. HS is the feedback. Okay, HS is the feedback path, and FS is the difference, the error. Okay, the error. Okay, the difference what we obtain in the as an actual response. Okay, we call it actual response. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I erased my previous solution. Okay, I need to explain to you one by one. Okay, so that you understand how to create the formula based on this. Okay. Please silence your microphone, okay? Because I listen unnecessary noise, okay? Okay. You can see now the diagram of the feedback path. Can you see it?
Yes, doctor.
Okay. Now it's for path. Okay, we have feedback path. Okay, we have GS. It's a transfer function. Okay. Okay, we have GS, CS, HS, FS, and error and RS, which is input. Okay. Now we see it. Okay. CS Okay. Please don't only see, okay? Please take a piece of paper and also a pen and write step by step what I've shown you in the diagrams, okay? If you understand, please do so, okay? Okay, CS equal what? What is multiplied by what? Okay, now CS here is equivalent with ES times GS, yeah? ES times GS, yeah? This one, CS equal E times G, E times G, okay? This is, we can make it S1, okay? How about ES? Where's the E? Is here, right? So, ES equal what? The error equal what? The difference between X,
HS RS times RS.
right? So, RS minus, this is only the difference. RS minus FS, equal to, what else? Okay, we have another one here. Fs equal CS times HS, right? This is equal to 3. Right? So now we can see what we have in the equation 2. Okay, we substitute into 1. Substitute 2 into 1, right? So CS equal RS minus FS times GS, yeah? Okay, so CS equal RS GS minus FS GS, yeah? Okay, now we already know that Fs equals CS times HS, right? So substitute, okay, 3 into 4, right? The Fs equals CS times HS, right? We substitute inside here. So CS equal RS GS minus CS HS GS, right? Finally, we get this, okay? CS plus CS HS GS equal RS GS, right? Okay, this is CS 1 plus HS GS equal RS times GS. So now CS over RS, output over input, this one, CS over RS equal GS over 1 plus HS GS. Okay, now CS over RS equal GS over 1 plus HS GS. Okay, this is the formula you need to memorize. Okay, whatever it is, we use this is the basic formula. Okay, okay, this is provided it has negative feedback. Okay, it's negative feedback here. This is negative feedback. If positive, then it's different, okay? It's positive, this negative feedback, okay? Okay, you can see in the block diagram here, it's exactly the same, it's exactly the same, okay? Okay, this is this is the simplification. What I explained to you just now, it is details, okay? How to get the formula. Okay, finally, MS or CS over RS is output over input equal GS over 1 plus DS HS, okay? Okay, this is the formula, okay? Okay, this one you need to try by yourself. How you just do step by step that I show to you, okay? But this one we have positive feedback, okay? Okay, it's the same figure, but we have positive feedback. Okay, wait. Okay, now we have positive feedback, okay? Okay, positive feedback. Okay, now I want to see your solution on how you do it if we have positive feedback. Okay, so I give you 5 minutes to do. Okay, I will ask somebody to solve the question. Okay, so try it first. Okay, before we have negative feedback, right? Okay, the only difference is, okay, this one, right? ES equal RS minus FS, right? If a positive feedback, it become ES equal RS plus FS, okay? That's the only difference. And the answer have a little slight difference, okay? Okay? Okay, try to do it. I'll give you 5 minutes. I will call. The negative will change to positive, okay? Okay, Muhammad Rizal. Muhammad Rizal.
Ya saya doktor.
Okay, CS equal apa?
Apa doktor?
CS equal apa?
CS.
Yeah, CS equal what multiplied by what? GS multiplied by? Yoga Nadan? Okay, Yoga Nadan? CS equal GS times what? GS equal GS times?
ES.
ES ke?
Times ES, right? This equal 1, right? Okay, then, okay. ES equal what? Anybody? ES equal?
RS plus FS.
RS plus
RS
SS.
plus SS.
Very good. RS plus FS, yeah? Okay. Then, FS equal?
CS
CS
times
CS
times SS.
multiply SS.
Okay, very good. CS times SS. Nurul Hasana, kenapa? Nurul Hasana? Kenapa lambat masuk? Nurul Hasana reply saya kenapa lambat masuk?
Assalamualaikum doktor.
Apa masalah kamu lambat masuk?
Laptop saya ada problem tadi. Lepas tu bateri phone saya habis pula.
Okey.
Ya doktor. Okay.
Satu pula ni. Faris Haziq, siapa ni? Susah kawan betul lah. Faris Haziq ni siapa ni?
Ya saya doktor. Maaf doktor lewat sebab tadi saya baru habis kelas. Saya ada lab.
Nama full name apa?
Muhammad Faris Aziz.
Setengah jam ni takkan lama sangat.
Sebab tadi last hantar lab punya kelas.
Kali lagi saya tak terima
Maaf doktor, baik doktor. Terima kasih.
Okay. Okay, FS equals CS times HS, yeah? Okay. Then we can settle this solution, okay? So, okay, now we have CS equal, okay, we just substitute 2 into 1 straight away, okay? 2 into 1 because ES we have here at equation 1, we just substitute, okay? So, RS plus FS times GS, yeah? Times GS. Okay. So, equal RS GS plus FS GS CS. Okay. So So Fs equals Cs times Ss, right? Okay, Cs equal Rs Ds plus Cs S, yeah. So Cs 1 minus Ss equal Rs Ds. So output over input Cs over Rs equal Ds over, ni macam ada silap sikit eh. 1, okay, CSSS DS ni, sini ada DS, right? Okay. One minus HS DS, right? So GS, okay, CS over RS equal GS over 1 minus HS DS. Okay. Okay, this is the equation. Okay, we need to memorize if they have positive, okay, positive feedback. Okay. Okay, that's why we get prove the transfer function for closed loop is positive feedback. If positive feedback, the negative sign become the positive become negative sign. Okay, okay. From what we saw here, step by step. Okay, we derive the equation. We got 1 minus HS times DS. Yeah. Okay, block diagram transfer function, transformation or reduction. Okay, okay, we have several block diagram is cascade. Cascade means we just in series. Okay, we have RS, G1S, C1S. We just continue each other. So okay, so finally we need to multiply all G. Okay, this one G1 times G2 times G3S. Yeah, this one G1 times G2 times G3S. Yeah, everything is here. How about block connected in parallel? Okay, if in parallel, okay, we have G1 here, we have G2 here, we have CS here, right? So in parallel, CS equal G1 plus G2. Okay. CS equal G1S plus G2S, okay, times RS. Okay, RS is the input lah. Okay, is the input. Again, again, for the block diagram is cascade, which in series. Okay, we just multiply all the things. Okay, G1, G2, G3. Okay, so finally it become one block here. G1S times G2S times G3S. Okay, at the beginning is RS, which is input. At the end is the output. Okay, CS. Yeah. Block connected in parallel. Okay. Okay, we have just G1 plus G2. Okay, G1 plus G2. Okay, CS equal G1 plus G2 times RS. RS is the input. Okay, we have the input here, RS. We have the output here, CS. So just G1 plus G2 S. Yeah. So this one we have C what CS equal G1S times G2S times RS, right? Okay, G1 and G2 is at the middle here. M. CS is the output. Output equal transfer function G1 plus G2 and input times R. That's it. Okay. Okay. I think this is the most difficult part, equivalent blocks. Okay. If you do not understand, we can see several questions. So when I give you several questions, you can relate with this formula. Okay. Okay. For part A, okay, we have here X, we have circle, and we have X. This we call summation point. Okay. When this summation point is bring at the front, okay. Okay, this one we bring. Oh my God. Okay, this summing point we bring at the front. We bring at the front. What happened? Oh, now at the front of G, right? So we have the front. We need to. We have X3 here. We have at 1G here, and so on. Okay. When they bring at the front at X3, at the beginning is nil, right? So now we need to add G. Okay. Okay, this one moving a pick off point ahead of block. Okay, means daripada in front, at the beginning is at the front, we bring at the back. We need to bring it at the back here. So we need to add G here. We need to add one more G here. Okay. How about this? Moving a pick off point behind a block. This one at the back, right? Okay, we need to bring at the front. We need to bring here. So when we bring here, so it needs to become this one x2 and this one is 1 over g. We need to add 1 over g here. Okay. This one, at the initial, the summing point at the front, we need to bring at the back. So here, already at the back, okay, of g. Okay. So we need to add 1 over g here. When we move the summing point at the back, so we need to add 1 over g after x3. Previous is nil, we need to add 1 over g here. Okay, maybe it will be hard to understand. Maybe I will show you example by example so to make you understand. Okay. Okay, this one is one of the example. Okay, obtain the transfer function for a system represented by the following block diagram. Okay, everything is negative feedback. It's not positive. So if negative feedback, they have gs over 1 plus gs hs, right? Previously, I show you the how to derive the equation. Okay. Now we just need to use only the equation based on this. Okay. Okay, we have this GSHS, we have this G2HS, and we have H3SS. Okay. Okay. Now I show you step by step on solve this problem. Okay. Okay. Now, okay. Okay. Okay, now we need to split it first, okay? We have RS here. Okay, for simplification, I don't write S here, okay? Because it's not messy, okay? I just write G and H and so on, yeah? Please copy, okay? Not just see. Okay. What's the difference between the above and the below one? Okay, I split it. Okay, I split it. Okay, this one we have G1, G. Okay, okay, this one is one. Okay, this one is one. Okay, G1, S1, G2, S2, and S3. Okay, we can see it's all combined together, but we need to split it so that you will understand. Okay. Okay, this one is for this and for this, and the rest of this, the feedback, and they had another one. So Okay, now RS. Okay, how about this one? The above one. We use the previous formula, right? Okay. We use the previous formula, which is what? Okay, what's the previous formula that we learned just now? I derived you G1 and H1 as a feedback. So what's the formula when we combine together? G1 over what? Any one of you? Okay, Irfan? Irfan? Irfan ada tak kat sini? Kerja on patut cabut.
Ada doktor.
Ha. So apa ni? G1 and H1. So how? G1 over what? Over?
1 over
Can you see this one? It's the same, right? G and H. So finally we got
yes.
G over 1 plus HS GH, right? This one. How about
Yes.
this one? G1 over
1 negative
1 negative.
1 minus H1.
This one is negative. Negative feedback, right? So 1 plus
Yes.
G1
H1.
H1.
Hmm.
Look at here. When the negative feedback, G over 1 plus HS GH, right? This one. When it's a positive feedback, it become 1 minus. So this one, we use this one. G over 1 plus HG. Okay, this one. Okay. G1 plus 1. Okay. Oh. Right, this one. And we made another one. Okay, this one G2 over what? Hasana? G2 over? Hasana? Ada tak ni? Are you there? Hasana? Sekali?
Yes, doktor.
G2 over what?
1
1
plus
plus
G2H2.
G2 S2. Very good. Okay. 1 plus G2 S2, right? Okay. Now we can see G1 over 1 plus G1 H1 and G2 over 1 plus G2 H2. It is in series, right? Can we multiply it together?
Yes.
Very good. This is CS, yeah. Can we multiply together? The answer is yes, yeah. So now G1, okay, we just combine, okay? We just combine it. Okay, we just combine it together. Okay, G1, G2 over 1 plus G, okay, 1 plus G2H2, eh? 1 plus G2 H2. Okay, we got this. Now we need to combine up and down together, okay? Okay? This one. Boleh pula. How? Besar juga tu. How? Okay, it's very hard to copy. Wait, huh? Okay, we have RS here. G1, G2 over 1 plus G1, G2, 1 plus G2, H2, H2. H3, right? Okay. Okay, this one we need to. Yeah, yeah.
Doktor, yang G1 tu H1 sebelah dia.
Yeah, yeah, H1 silap. H1, right? So now we need to combine this, okay? We need to combine this, okay? It's the same formula, okay? It's the same formula. So now output over input CS over RS equal, okay, G1, G2 over 1 plus G1 H1 times 1 plus G2 H2, okay, over 1 plus, okay, this one we copy, okay, the same. This is, we consider another G, the big G, yeah. So G1, G2 over 1 plus G1 H1, 1 plus G2 H2, okay, okay, okay. We need to times with what? Tell me. We need to times
H3.
again.
H3.
H3.
H3, yeah. We need to time with H3. So okay, so CS over RS equal D1 D2 over 1 plus D1 H1, 1 plus D2 H2 plus D1 D2 H3. This is the answer. Okay, this one, okay. Let me take a look again. Okay, first, we combine the up and down, okay. And then we combine together, become this G1, G2, okay. 1 plus G1, H1 times 1 plus G2, H2. G1, actually, I already erased it, right? If you see my video, actually, this one, we combine, we settle this one first, and this one first, and we combine together, okay. Finally, we come here, and we try to solve it, the question, okay. This become one big G, okay. This one over 1 plus this one times H3. Finally, we got this answer, okay. Actually, it's hard for me to show one by one, but this is the answer, okay. You can try to solve by yourself again, okay. Okay, next, I show you another question. Okay, actually the previous question also the same question. Determine output over input, okay? CS over RS, yeah? Copy this question. Okay. Enough. We have one more here. Okay. Okay, you try to solve this question. Copy this question first, okay? Copy it first. Determine CS over RS, okay? We have so many loops here. Okay, we have so many loops here. Okay. Okay, we have. Okay. Okay, we have this loop. We have this loop. We have 3 loops here. Okay. Okay, now we have G1, G2, and S1, right? We cannot solve this part because we have at the middle here. The middle here, S3, the feedback of S3 is disturbed. This solution, how to solve this? We cannot solve this because we have S3. How about this? We cannot solve this too because we have at the middle here. We need to move everything here so that it can clear. Okay, we move either here or here. This one we move here or another part. Okay, now I show you. Okay, S3, right? So we need to move this point, this summation point. Okay, wait, yeah. We need to move this summation point at here. We just combine. Okay. We need to move here to here. Okay. So what is the law? What is the law? What's the law? Is this the law? The D1. This to this, right? So it becomes 1 over G in this case. Okay, because it's G, so 1 over G, right? How about this? Here to here, it becomes, we need to times 1 over G1, yeah? So, RS G1 okay. This right? We have H3, right? We have H3 here. Okay, this one we still have H1. Okay, now when we move at the back, so S3 times 1 over G 1. Okay. See? Okay. Do you have this anymore? Do you have this anymore? When we move this summing point at the front, do you have this anymore?
No.
No.
Very good. No, right? So we need to delete this. Okay, right? We have this. This can combine, right? This one become what? H3 over G1, is it? Okay, this one combine H3 over G1. This one become what? G1 and G2 become what?
Series.
Series. So G1 times
Gitu.
G2, is it?
Yes.
Okay. Now the thing is, we need to move this one, okay? This one. This one need to move at the back, right? When we move at the back, here become the C. When we move at the back, pula. Okay, at the front, we move at the front, we move at the front, it becomes C 1 over G, right? Okay, so now we settle one by one first, okay? Okay, now we have RS here. Okay. Okay, this one become G1 times apa?
G2.
G2, very good. G times G2. And we have H1 here. Okay, this one. Okay, wait. One by one first, okay? At the top become H3 over apa?
G1.
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 H3 over G1, right? Okay, this one we need to move at the front, right? When we move at the front, we need to times with 1 over G.
G4.
Very good. 1 over G4, right? So this one we still have G4. Okay. Okay. This is the diagram. Okay. It's hard for me to copy. Okay. How to copy? 2. Okay. This one. This one G3, G4, okay, after we combine. And this one 1 over G. Alright. Yes. One over G4, G3, G4, okay. Okay. So the top one we need to combine, right? H3 over G1, G4, right? This one. So H3 over G1 times G4. Right. So okay, S3 over G1 times G4, right? Okay. Okay, now we have this, okay. R, S, okay. This one become what? G1, G2 over 1 plus G1, G2.
H1.
H1.
H1, right? So combine. Yang mak Arab ni senyap dia cerita Okay, Abdul Karim, are you there?
Yes, doctor.
Okay, this one, what we need to fill in this one?
Which one? For the G3, G4?
Yeah, G3, G4. Can you
Okay,
tell me?
G3, G4,
G3, G4
over
over
1 plus G3, G4,
1 plus G3, G4,
H2.
H2. Very good, okay? Okay, thank you. Okay, this one, we have a feedback here. H3 over G1, G4, right? Okay. What else we need to combine? I need to ask one by one, okay? To make sure whether you're there or not. Adi Abdullah Khalid, are you there?
Yes, doctor.
Okay. What we can combine? Is this box and this box can be combined?
We have series, doctor.
Okay, then we can combine together, right?
Yeah.
So how to combine it? You tell me.
G1, G1, G2 over 1
D1,
plus
D2
over 1
over 1.
plus G1, G2,
Okay.
H1
Okay.
times
Mm-hmm.
G1, G3, G4
Okay.
over 1 plus G3, G4, H2.
H2, right?
Yep.
Okay, very good. Okay, we have here H3 over G1, G4, right? Okay. Whew. Okay. This is C, that's right. So now we need to combine, okay, everything, okay. So CS over RS equal apa? It's very long here. G1, G2, G3, G4 over 1 plus G1, G2, H1, 1 plus G3, G4, H2, okay, over 1 plus G1, G2, G3, G4 over 1 plus G1, G2, H1, 1 plus G3, G4, H2 times apa? Times with
H3 over G1.
over
G4,
G1, G4,
G4.
right? Very good. Okay, now this one you need to simplify by yourself, but I will give you the final answer, okay? So CS over RS equal G1, G2, G3, G4 over 1 plus H1 G1, G2, 1 plus H2, G3, G4 plus G2, G3, H3. So this is the answer, okay? Okay, this is the final answer. Okay, we take 5, okay? We take 5.
Okay, Doctor.
Thank you.
Thank you, Doctor.
Hello guys. I want to ask you, what is our test date originally? Yeah? Do you know the test date? Test one.
28, doctor.
Okay.
8
28.
April, Doctor.
28th of April. Okay, I think we need to change the date because the another section, they just create a new section which is section 2, the clash, because the time is not the same. Okay, can we make on Friday? Is it possible?
This Friday, Doctor.
On Friday, 30 April. Is it possible?
Yes, doctor.
Yes, can, Doctor.
You don't have any test not yet, right? Not start any test yet, right?
Yes, not yet.
Ada power system, Doktor.
When?
Power system 10:30 to 12 p.m.
Again?
Power system 10:30 to 12.
10:30 to 12. How about Saturday? Is it possible? Is it clash or not? How about 1st May?
Can, doctor.
First May public, sir.
Huh?
First May tu public.
Public holiday eh?
Ah,
Hmm. Okay. How about 28th, but at night? Is it okay?
Malam saya ada test, Doktor.
Ada
20
signal.
Signal system.
Signal.
Okay. Okay. You suggest the date first. Is it possible you suggest the date?
27.
Again?
27.
27. 27, anyone okay or not?
For me, it's okay.
27 at night.
27
Yeah.
at night. Night,
Yes.
okay.
Okay.
27 at night.
Okay, Doctor. Can, no problem.
Okay, doctor. Can.
The rest don't have clash schedule, right? 28, 27.
No, Doktor.
Okay. At this moment, it's 27. I will ask the set off tadi. Dengar tak? Hello?
Yeah, Doktor.
Yes, Doctor.
Yes, doctor.
Okay. 27 27 at night, okay? Hmm, 27. When we start fasting, eh?
Minggu depan, Doktor.
13, Doctor. 13.
13.
27 tu malam nak exam eh. Wah. Hmm. 30 tu you are tak free, not free is it? 30. You got test right?
Yes, doctor.
How about 7 April? 7
Okay.
May.
Okay.
7 May.
7 May, yeah.
7
Okay.
May time doctor.
Huh?
7 May what time?
Tak dengar lah.
Tak dengar.
7 May, what time, doctor?
What time? Morning? Possible tak?
Morning possible, doctor.
Can, doctor.
Morning better.
I am concerned at 27th of April. 27th of April is fasting month, right? So I don't think if not for I try 7 May. Is it okay? 7 May first, okay? 7 May in the morning.
Pagi tu ada test mat 4, doktor.
Lambat lah you beritahu.
Ada
doktor, ada test mat 4.
Oh, ada test.
Yes doktor, ada test juga ya. Test mat 4.
Okay, macam ni lah. We try to see at 27th of April. 27th of April at night. We try to stick with that first. Okay? Is it okay?
Okay, doctor.
okay doctor.
Okay, doctor.
Okay. Okay. At this time, the test will be 27th of April at night time, okay? Maybe 8 or 8:30, it depends, okay?
Okay, doctor.
Okay then. Okay, we continue our discussion, okay? Can you see the, can you see? Can you see the
Yes,
blank?
doctor.
Okay, good. Okay. Determine CS over RS, right? We have RS here. We have G1. Okay. Okay, now we have G1. We have H3 is a negative feedback. H2 is a positive feedback. And H1 is negative feedback. Okay. So this is a little bit different. Okay. Now we need to combine. Okay. We need to combine this together first, right? Because it is in series, right? So now we have G2 times G3. Okay. PS. Okay, this one. Okay, this one very simple. Okay. We have. Okay. Now we just sum it together. But in sum it together is a little bit different. If negative feedback it becomes positive. For example, H1 minus H2. Why minus? Because it's a positive feedback. If positive feedback, we need to minus, okay? And plus H3. Okay. Okay. You already get this one, right? So can you show me the next step? Okay. You try it first, okay? Then we discuss it together, okay? You try it first. I give you time. Okay, now we need to solve G2, G3, and H1 minus H2 plus H3, right? We need to solve this, right? Okay. Then it become what? This one can be combined, okay? Okay, we have RS here. And we have G1. Okay, we have, this one is G2, G3, right? Over 1 plus
G2, G3
mhm,
times H H1 minus H2 plus H3.
H1 minus H2 plus H3, right? Ds, right? So finally, Rs, this can be combined together, D1, D2, D3 over 1 plus D2, D3 times H1 minus H2 plus H3. Cs, right? So now Cs over Rs becoming G1, G2, G3 over 1 plus G2, G3 times H1 minus H2 plus H3. Okay, this is the answer, okay? Okay, we take 5 again, okay? We take 5. Okay, I'm coming back again. This is the final question. I want to share to you. Okay, start to take a look at this question. Okay, you can see the screen. Can you
Yes,
see the
doctor.
screen? Okay, good. We try to solve this question. Okay? Okay, now what we can solve it first. What we can solve? Okay, of course, this one you can solve, right? Because there's no barrier here, D3 and H3. We can solve it. Okay. Okay, we can solve this one. Okay. This one, we cannot solve it if they have this thing. So we need to bring this into here, right here. Okay. Okay, it becoming. Okay. Then Okay, see? I showed you before, right? Wait. See, this one, this point, right? We move to here, right? So what is happening here? So it becomes 1 over
G2.
2, right? How to make? Yeah. Okay. Sorry. Okay. 1 over G2 is still plus. This plus, right? You can see there. You can see here. At the front is plus. Yeah. Okay. Plus. So what we're going to do? So okay. Now we need to move another point. This one we need to move to here. Right. Okay. We need to move to there. So RS T2. Okay, when we move to that point, so this is H2, right? we move at the back, so it becomes 1 over G1, right? Okay. One over G1. Okay. See, when this point move at the back, become 1 over G1. Okay. So, how about this one? 1 over G2. This one, a straight line here is 1. So, 1 plus 1 over G2. Why 1? Okay, 1 over G2 is forward, okay? Forward feedback, but it's positive. This one is also positive. This one is represent to 1. So 1 plus 1 over G2, okay? How about this one? G3 over 1 plus G3 H3. CS, yeah? So do you have this one? We have H1 minus A. Okay. Okay. Now what we can see here is this can be G1, G2, right? Okay, so this is G1, G2. So we combine together. This G1, G2. Right? And the below one is S2 over G1, right? S2 over G1. S2 over G1. How about this? This is combined together because this is in series, right? So is combined together. Right. So, okay. How about this? This we can combine together also, right? This one. Right. So, it becomes RS G1 G2 over 1 plus G1 G2 times H2 over G1, right? Okay, this one still the same, 1 plus 1 over G2 over G3 over 1 plus G3 H3. This is CS, right? But still we have this H1. Okay, we still have this. Okay. So this one we need to combine it also, right? G1, G2 over 1 plus G1, G2, H2 over G1. Okay. See, you can see this one. We can cancel each other. G1 here, G1 here. Right. Okay. This is G1, G2, right? So now RS, if we combine together, we don't have this anymore. Okay. So this one, G1, G2 over 1 plus G2, H2, right? Over 1 plus G1, G2 over 1 plus G2, H2 times H1, right? This one, 1 plus 1 over G2, G3 over 1 plus G3, H3, right? Okay, this one multiply by this, right? Okay, now I will show you the final answer, okay? Okay, now CS over RS, right? Which equal this one G1, G3, sorry. G1 G2 over 1 plus G2 H2 plus G1 G2 H1. This one simplify G2 plus 1 times G3 over G2 times 1 plus G3 H3. Finally, you get G1. Okay, see this one? We can cancel each other. G1, G2, cancel. So finally, we get G1, G3, G2 plus 1 over 1 plus G2, H2 plus G1, G2, H1, 1 plus G3, H3. CS over RS, right? Okay, this is the final answer. Okay, this is assignment. Okay, you need to do the assignment at home. Okay. Okay, this assignment. Okay, you need to do it at home, and you need to submit it under the assignment. I will assign this question in the author. Okay, this the part of assignment part. Okay. Okay, you try to solve this. It's not really difficult, but it's not really easy. Okay. Okay. Maybe I need to give you a hint, okay? You can see this, G6 and G7, we can combine together. One we need to combine together. Okay. How about this? This is plus, right? This is plus. This is plus. So this one, G4 plus G6 times G7. Okay. Okay, this is combined together, everything G4 plus G6 plus G7. And some more. In order to solve this, this is already solved, right? Because it's combined together. How about this point? This point, we need to move to this point. Okay. So it becomes G1, G5, and this one is 1 over G5. Okay. This one move to here. Okay. So this one at the back. Okay. When we move here, it becomes this one. What is it? This one? 1 over G5, right? This one. This point will become this point, right? Okay. It's like this. 1 over G5. Here. When we move this into this, okay? Then we can combine everything together. We can get the answer. The answer is ridiculous because it's so long. Okay. But I need to see the method. Okay. I need to see the method. Okay. The method is correct means your answer is correct. Okay. Again, this one is combined. Okay, G6 and G7 plus G4. This will become this. And this point move to at the front. Okay, so it become 1 over G5 from G2, but this one still remain G5. Okay. And then you can solve everything. Okay, the assignment due date. Okay, you to submit before 14 April next week, before the class start. Okay, if you not submit it, it will disappear and we get 0 mark in the assignment part. Okay.
Doktor,
Ya.
boleh tak nak tengok yang page 14 tadi?
This one is it?
Yes, Doktor.
Doctor.
Yeah.
Can you send us this slide?
Again?
Can you send us this slide?
I think I gave you already, right? Oh, this
No,
slide.
I mean the circuits that we draw just now.
Oh, everything. Okay, okay, fine. I will give it to you. I will share to the groups, okay?
Okay, thank you, Doctor.
Thank you, Doktor.
That's it for now, okay? Okay, tu je. Okay, thanks.
Thank you, doctor.
Thank you, Doktor.
Okay, thank you.
Doctor.
Thank you, Doktor.
Thank you, doctor.
Okay, you are welcome. I will share you the stuff. Okay. Okay. Bye.
Okay, thank you, Doctor.
Okay, bye, Doctor. Thank you.
You're welcome. Bye.